Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we have another offering from Sofirn. I'm very excited about this one. This is model SP35T. Now I want to say thank you to the folks at Sofirn right off the bat for sending this light out for review. I'm very excited about this one. Now this light has two different modes of operation. So there's nothing left in the box. It has a general mode of operation and it also has a tactical mode of operation. Right here is the user manual for the flashlight, and here we have two replacement tail cap switch O-rings, and there's also a lanyard, so very nice. And we have a pocket clip that is dual direction, very cool. And then we also have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, then the flashlight itself. So as you can see, this is a very nice looking flashlight. It's built very well. There's the USB-C charging port on the side. So right there you can see that. And then they've done a pretty good job of making this rubber nice where you can stuff it in there. I've never been a fan of charging on the flashlight itself. So that tag that I just removed, that's telling us to take the insulation film out because the flashlight won't work with that insulation film in. So to do that, we're just going to take off this tail cap switch. And there is the insulation film. And right there is a good look at the tail cap switch build. You can see that there's dual springs in there. So that's a pretty good quality tail cap switch build. And if I set that down, you can see that it'll allow the flashlight to tail stand, which is pretty cool. Pushing on the battery, you can tell that there's also a spring on the head portion of the flashlight. So very nice that they do that. There's the side switch, and there's the LED, there's the reflector. You have a glass lens with an eggshell or orange pill style design. Very nice build quality. The battery tube is nice and thick. Now the battery that you see here is a lithium ion rechargeable 21700 that operates at 5,000 milliamp hour of capacity. Now on both ends of the battery tube, you can see right there, there's an O-ring, and then on the other end, there's another O-ring right there. What's cool about that is when you thread this on, the head portion goes over that O-ring, and then the tail cap switch portion goes over the other O-ring when you thread it on, and the result of that is it creates an IPX8 waterproof standard. Now, operating this light is extremely simple. We're going to start with the general mode. Now, the general mode, if we start with the tail cap switch and we push like momentary, you can see that the light comes on to the last mode that was accessed. If you want to keep that, you can just click that on. So you have momentary or constant by clicking. Now, if you do like a momentary and then another let off and then come back and you do it quickly, you'll get that turbo. So you get a total of 3,800 lumens right there. But if you want to go back to that economy, that's 5 lumens. And on that setting, it'll last 220 hours. Puts out 10 meters of throw. That's 9.16 days of runtime, 26 on the candela. Cool thing about this light, when you want to step through the modes, you just come to the side switch here and you push that side switch and you'll cycle through the modes. So there's economy, there's low, there's medium, and then there's high. So there's economy, back to low. Low is a good setting. This is 100 lumens. It'll last 26 hours. That's 1.08 days. puts out 47 meters of throw and 550 on the candela. Push it again, we're going to see medium. That's 500 lumens. You know, a few years ago, the brightest lights out there were 500 lumens. So it's nice to see the evolution of flashlights where 500 is just a medium setting now. That used to be high years ago. 6 hours and 58 minutes of runtime. And this puts out 107 meters of throw with 2858 on the candela. You push it again, you get to 1500 lumens of high. This is going to last for 2 hours and 28 minutes. And on this setting, it puts out 182 meters of throw. This light is a performer. 8,258 on the candela. Now, if we want to double press, you'll get to 3,800 lumen turbo. This is going to last an hour and 45 minutes. It puts out 280 meters of throw and 19,625 on the candela. Now, if you're interested in strobe, SOS, or beacon, you can access all three of those by triple pressing. So if I triple press, 1, 2, 3, you can see that we get to the 3,800 lumen strobe. Now, once you're in the strobe section, you can double press, and now we're on SOS, which is 500 lumens. If you double press again, you'll get to a 3,800 lumen beacon. And then again, you double press again, you'll get right back to that strobe. And then a single press turns the light back to the previous mode before turbo. So this light does have a memory, which is cool. It will remember economy, low, medium, and high. It won't remember turbo or any of the strobes. Impact resistant down to 1 meter. It's IPX8 waterproof down to 2 meters. And the dimensions, it's 139.5 millimeters long and 28 millimeters at the head. It weighs 87 grams. That weight is without the included battery. And when you turn the light on, you see the power level indicator. This power level indicator will come on for 5 seconds. You'll see a series of different colors. Green is between 70 and 100%. If you see flashing green, like what you can see in our case here, that's telling us that our battery life is between 40 and 69%. If you see red, we're between 10 and 39%. And if you see flashing red, it's telling you that your battery life is critical. You need to get that bad boy charged. So everything that I just talked about was talking about the general mode. So from general, like I said, you can do a momentary, or you can do it twice and go straight to turbo. And you also have access to economy, low, medium, high, turbo, and all the strobes. You can do all of that stuff from the general mode. Now, if we turn the light on and then we push this side switch for 3 seconds, you'll get that acknowledgement flash. And that acknowledgement flash is telling you that you have now switched this flashlight over to the tactical mode of operation. Now, when you get tactical, you lose economy, low, and high. You have medium, you have turbo, and you have all the strobes. So you got strobe, beacon, and SOS. Now, the way the tactical mode works is if you half press, this is momentary, we got turbo, you can click that on if you want. Or if you go twice, you can get to the strobe and click that on as well. Now, the cool thing about the tactical mode is all the stuff here on the tail cap. Now, when you start talking about the side switch, when you turn the light on, it automatically comes to turbo when you're in the tactical mode. The side switch will shift between turbo and medium. That's all it does. So you have turbo and medium. Now, all of your strobe settings and the SOS and the beacon, it all works the same when you're in the tactical mode using the side switch. So to get to the strobe, we're just going to double press right there. Now we're on 3,800 lumen strobe. If we double press again, we're going to get to the 500 lumen SOS mode. And then if we double press again, we're going to get 3,800 lumens of beacon. And that's all in the tactical mode. Now, single press turns it back to medium and high, or excuse me, medium and turbo. And that's really all there is when it comes to the tactical mode. Again, switching between the modes from tactical mode to general mode. When the flashlight is on, you just push and hold the side switch for 3 seconds and you'll see that acknowledgement flash. Now the flashlight is telling me that we are now in the general mode of operation once again. It looks like they've done a pretty good job on that dual direction pocket clip. Very nice. It's a heavy duty pocket clip. It's got pretty good retention. So I'll turn the light on. Let's just go up to low and we will drop that light in the water. So you can see that it's clearly underwater. We'll pull the light out and from here we'll cycle through the modes. There's medium, there's high, there's turbo. Let's go for the strobe, 1, 2, 3. Let's go for the SOS, 1, 2. And the beacon, 2 more, 1, 2. There's the beacon. So as you can see, this light clearly passes the IPX8 waterproof testing with flying colors. They've done a good job. Okay, now we are looking at the economy setting. This is 5 lumens. And you can actually see off in the distance on this setting, it lasts over 9 days of runtime. That is fantastic. Single press on the side switch bumps us up to low. This is 100 lumens for 26 hours of runtime, so just over a day, and you can get 77 meters of throw. Push it again, we're going to bump up to medium, 500 lumens for 6 hours and 58 minutes. And that's 107 meters of throw. Single press again, we're going to get up to high, 1500 lumens for 2 hours and 28 minutes. 182 meters of throw. And then if we want turbo, we'll double press, 1, 2. We have 3800 lumens of turbo. This is going to last 1 hour and 45 minutes and it puts out 280 meters of throw. And again, 19,625 on the candela. Now, if we want to see the strobe, we will triple press. So strobe warning, 1, 2, 3. There's the strobe, 3800 lumens, very disorienting. I like that they changed the frequency on that. Double press for SOS, and this is 500 lumens. Now when it talks about strobe, SOS, and beacon, it does not specify what those runtimes are. If I double press again, we're gonna go to beacon. This is 3800 lumens. I'm guessing that the runtime is gonna be fantastic. Single press turns the light back to high. And then again, I can double press for turbo or single press to cycle back through the modes. There's economy, low, medium, high, and turbo. Hopefully you enjoyed those night shots. So my final thoughts on the Sofirn SP35T. I really like this light. I love the fact that they give you a general mode of operation and a tactical mode of operation. And again, switching between those modes is extremely simple. Just turn the light on and then push the side switch for 3 seconds until you see that acknowledgement. Then you are on that tactical mode or general mode, depending on where you're at. I really like the light. I like the fact that it comes with a good battery. And speaking of battery, I can't stress this enough. This is cool when you see a light that comes with a standard battery. I like that because if you have a battery adapter, you can run a smaller battery like this 18650 in a light like this. I like the fact that there's a spring on both ends, on the tail cap end and the flashlight head end. That way if you drop this thing really hard on a hard surface, the battery has a little bit of a cushion inside. So as you can see, it works just fine on a standard 18650 as well. That's why I really like these lights that don't take the proprietary batteries. And this happens to be one of them. I really like that they've done that. I can't say enough good things about this SP35T. Again, thank you to Sofirn for sending this out for review. If you guys are interested in this light, I will put a link in the description box down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Do me a favor if you would and thumb up this video. And until next time, have a beautiful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.